It's not at all a secret that I have a massive interest in interior design and home decor. I don't talk about it very much on here just because, I don't know, I never really find a reason to, but I'm gonna start making up reasons to. There are so many things that I love and so many things that I get excited about and wanna talk about. Nobody in my personal life cares. They don't care about interior design and home decor. And that's the great and beautiful thing about the internet, is that somebody out there somewhere cares. And maybe even likes the things that I like. If you're one of those people, we can talk about it, or you can tell me things that you like and we can talk about that, or you can tell me that you hate everything that I like and we can also talk about that. The options are endless. Let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is benches as coffee tables. I love seeing a low, minimal, skinny little coffee table. I love it. No, we're not going to talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. That's for a future video. It's so unique. Everybody's always buying a coffee table as a coffee table. Who's using a bench as a coffee table? Not very many people. So I think a bench as a coffee table is a cool idea. You could also use it as a seat. If you need extra seating, clear off the coffee table. You can sit on the coffee table because it's actually a bench. Hello? Have you ever thought about this? Coffee table benches? I think it's a genius idea. Next is red picture frames. I'm kind of specific about the kind of red picture frame that I like because I have looked up red picture frame and there are some hideous red picture frames. I'm talking about the thin ones. I like that. And also that. And these, I'm hoping that I can find more than just one picture because if I just did all of that, it'll be really embarrassing to watch. I don't know what it is about the red specifically though. I don't really care about the other colors. It's really just a red one. Maybe a yellow one too. I think a yellow one would look really good. I just don't recall seeing any yellow ones. This next one's pretty broad, but it's geometrics, specifically in like upholstery or in rugs or on pillows. I love a little geometric pattern. Like look at this super cool little tufted rug. I love this rug. I love the pattern on that rug. It's just ever so slightly off. It's not super repetitive. It looks so good. Look at this. These little weird like fishy shapes, these little eye shapes, or even this one. I love the shapes. I love the way that they're overlapping. It looks so good. This one's also really vague, but dark and medium vibrant colors, like a medium dark green. Oh, or a medium dark yellow, a medium dark red, dark blue. The only color that I can think of that I don't like in a medium dark color is purple. I'm not a big fan of purple, but every other color in a medium dark tone, stunning, beautiful. They have to be vibrant though. It can't be like a muted, like I love a cobalt blue. That's like a medium vibrant blue. Mustard yellow, you really can't go wrong. They're happy and bright and colorful, but they're also warm and dark and cozy. It could not be better than those 6 things. Happy, bright, and colorful, warm and dark and cozy. Yeah, that's 6. 60s interior design really encapsulated those colors. They used them so well. I mean, I wasn't there in the 60s, but from what I've seen, they used them a lot and it looked so good. Like, look at this picture. The blue couch, which is a little bit lighter than what I'm talking about, but nonetheless. The blue couch, the orange chair, the yellow picture, the red lamp, or this one. Oh, this one. This one's good. That darker couch, the yellow chair, the red chair, the orange stools in the back, or this one. No, that's a bit much. Never mind. Or even this one. This one's more modern, but the medium wood chairs and the primary color picture and the green wall in the back. I'm so overwhelmed. The next thing that I'm obsessed with is every lamp ever made. Every single lamp. Every lamp. I love lamps so much. I have a genuine obsession with lamps. Something is wrong with me, and I mean that. I went to the thrift store 3 weeks in a row, and every time I brought back a lamp. On the 3rd time, my boyfriend said, "Really? Another lamp?" And I was like, "You're so right, King." So I stopped buying lamps, and I actually have made a deal with myself to not pick up a lamp unless I absolutely have to have it. I actually almost caved last time I went to the thrift store because I found a lamp that was just so cool. And if I can find something similar to it, I'll put it here because it was the coolest little lamp I've ever seen. But something was wrong with it. It wasn't a matter of like fixing the bulb or whatever. It was like an interior issue. It made a weird buzzing sound when I turned it on. It like clicked. So I was kind of scared of it and I decided not to take it home. But it was a cool lamp. One day I'll show you the lamps that I've acquired because they're so cute. But for right now, I'm collecting for a video in the future, so we're gonna have to hold off on that. But just trust me. I'll show you some lamps specifically that I'm really interested in that I don't have right now. This one. I love this lamp. I dream about this lamp. Here's another lamp that I love very much. It's from a brand on Etsy called Doozy. They're a little bit out of my price range, so I'm probably not gonna get one ever, but I think that they look really nice. I love this lamp. Are you kidding me? This is such a cool lamp. The shade could be cooler, but the base alone is good enough. I love a wood-based lamp. And whenever I say a lamp, I don't just mean a table lamp. Like, I also love this floor lamp, which is also very much out of my budget and I probably won't get it. I also love these sconces. These are nice. They're $300 almost. They're $265. So, but it looks cool. If you're interested in that and you, for some reason, somehow know how to make a sconce, maybe you can make your own. I just have a feeling that, like, you don't know how to make a sconce. So yeah, love a lamp. Every lamp, all the lamps. Go tell your lamp I love it. I do, I love your lamp. The next thing that I'm kind of obsessed with is striped bedding. I mentioned this to my boyfriend not long ago and asked him if he liked horizontal or vertical striped bedding, and he said that he preferred horizontal, which rocked my world because I hate horizontal striped bedding. I feel like it looks like it belongs in a frat boy's room, which, you know, depending on what you're going for, that's fine. But I don't know. I prefer vertical striped bedding, especially when the pillowcases are horizontally striped and you've got the like contrast of one stripe and the other stripe. This bedding specifically, I really, really like. You know where I can find that for a decent price so I don't have to sell my limbs to buy it? Let me know, because I'm really, really interested in that bedding. This next one's kind of controversial and not really like the other ones, but it's not having a TV. I would never. I love watching TV at night. Just a little bit too much to not have a TV. But I like when people don't have TVs. I don't like the art frame TVs. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't like them. It does look like a TV. Almost always you can tell that it's not a regular picture. I think it might be the way that people style them, but it's also just the dimensions. Like, that doesn't look like a piece of art. That looks like a TV. So I like whenever people don't have TVs or have them hidden away really well, like inside of a cabinet or a credenza or something. I think it looks nice to not have a TV showing. Sorry to you and your TV, and me and my TV, and all of us. Sorry to all of us, because we've all got TVs, and they're ugly. Actually, there's one TV that I do like that I wouldn't mind seeing, and it's this one. I can't remember right now what it's called, but it was in Troye Sivan's house in his bedroom, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, Troye Sivan's got the cool TV. They're actually not a bad price for a TV that looks nice and like unique. And you know what? I've got another thing to add. I like vintage TVs. Unfortunately, we just, for some reason, haven't taken the aesthetics of a vintage TV and given it a clear screen. I don't know why we haven't done that, because those cute little boxy TVs are so sweet. I would love to have a little boxy TV, a little wooden boxy TV. I would like to have one, but the resolution is just so bad and I won't be doing that. We gotta update the old boxy TVs, because if we could have Netflix on one of these guys. Did I just come up with something? No, somebody else has thought about it, but why haven't you done it? If you've thought about it, why haven't you done it? The next one is a long, low bookshelf. We really utilize the tall vertical bookshelves, but a long, low bookshelf, you don't see those too often. I will be doing this one day. I will have, mark my word, I will have a long, low bookshelf, preferably like 2 tiers. Maybe this tall and like yay long, you know? And to have them filled with books, not having like a little bowl of trinkets. Books, just books. Books all the way across. Books and then more books. It could be like under a window. Have like a lamp on top of it. I love a lamp. Or if you don't have a bed frame, to have one behind the bed on the ground. If you have a couch that's not up against a wall, having one behind a couch would also look good. I just don't think you can go wrong. If you disagree, show me one. Give me an example, because I don't believe you. I'm gonna need some photo evidence. Oh, this next one is so good. A wall unit, a modular wall unit. I don't think I've ever heard the actual name of the original one, but I'll put it here. These ones specifically, the wooden ones with the little slats on the back that hold it all together and they're floating, and they usually have that little pull down desk part. If I ever have one of those in my house, it'll be a miracle. They're so expensive. They're stunning, so I understand. I get it. And I'll never have one unless I make it with my own bare hands. I haven't considered that actually. I probably could. Next on the list is the maralunga sofa. Am I pronouncing that right? Maralunga? I don't know, I've only ever read it. It's so simple, but it's just different enough from other couches to be really interesting. The little arms on that sofa are so cute. It looks so insanely comfortable. If I fell asleep on that thing, I don't think I would ever wake up. I've never touched one. I don't know if it's actually as comfortable as I've convinced myself it is. If I sat down on one and it wasn't actually up to the standard that I've created in my mind, I would lie. I would simply lie. If I got like a sofa genie and it was like, hey, I'll grant you one sofa. What sofa do you want? I would say the maralunga corduroy sofa. Thank you. And last, but certainly not least, this one holds an extremely special place in my heart. It's the Kit Kat clock. My love for this clock has outlived every other thing on this list besides lamps. I've loved lamps my entire life, but I've loved this clock for like 6 years. That's a crazy amount of time to not have this clock. It's only like $80, which is a lot of money for a clock, but not for a clock that's shaped like a cat that I love. You can buy it at the MoMA in New York, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. You can buy it there. I am getting that clock next time I go to the MoMA. I don't care if I don't have $80 with me. I am taking that clock. I won't steal the clock. Well, that's the end of the list. At least this list, I promise you, I could go on and on and on. I could write a book. I won't, but I could. If there's anything that I mentioned on the list that you also love, let me know. If there's something that you know about that you think I would love, let me know. If there's something on the list that you hate, that you want to beat me up over, let me know. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time, and I'll see you next week.